Brother, tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear. And I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning.
It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down throw, Mahomes. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow. 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Tag.
Caught quick right side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Receiver in motion, going left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that makes it 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Got it. Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Tag. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
No gain on the
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Ready? 19 Cardinals. 19 Cardinals.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get it. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Hawk 70. Warriors 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
19. Cut. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger.
To the air. Milrow escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready.
About
break.
set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Left side gets it out quick, and it's got. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And that marked their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Running back, motioning right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And gain up about a handful there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Attack!
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. The back grabs it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Panther Street, 70 Denver with 18, Pioneer.
The Pistol now for Milroe. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Easy. 180.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Chiefs, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Hand off to the back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
We go, set.
On the draw, it's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's the backup. First throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, side. Go, lady. Ready. Set.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, Darnold. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, set.
And again, it's Darnold. Look at that power, deep left side. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. Brings enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a Seattle touchdown! The Seahawks making a one-score game before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Ready. Ready.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. The pistol snap, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Walker now from the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Walker can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll motion Brown right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 21, Seahawks 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running with Walker again. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Nick Bolton. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And out to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Along with the quick pass out wide. And this one doesn't go far. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
We go, son. Man, 80. Go, 80.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the third. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Mahomes finds his man Gray. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Second and 3 now. A give now from the gun. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1.
a 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Mahomes on first and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. They've got a man in motion. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
With this one, give it to Walker. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Big, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So that flag is accepted. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Plowing up the middle. Now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Tight end in motion left. Another carry for it. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And finds Brown right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So we're down to a 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chiefs down by only 1. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll run here on first down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Inside, inside.
They send a man in motion. Slot man in motion right. to the well again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.